It's another beautiful day, and I want to welcome you all to another episode of All Things Dee. I'm so excited to be here. So, today we're going to be looking at organizing your life with Dee. I've come to understand for the few outings I've had of recent, especially, that there are certain things that go with being in a social setting, or rather being in a corporate setting, and I would like to share some tips on what it means to come correct. I don't know why I keep using that word, but I would just like to share 5 tips with you on what it takes to present yourself to the world in a better version when it comes to the social and the corporate setting. So the first thing I would like to start with is your vision. So you get to a place, you have your buddies, you have your colleagues around, and you want to interact. But what do you want to interact about? That is the question. What is it about you that should interest others, or that should serve as value to other people? What is it about Dorcas? What is it about Samuel? Do you understand that? There are times where we find ourselves in certain environments and we still don't have our message. We still don't have what it is about us streamlined to the point where someone asks a question that what is it about you? Like, what is the value you're bringing to the table concerning certain instances? We have nothing to say because we have not taken time out to draft out or ask ourselves questions, self-appraisal on what it means to be you, and what it is you have to give to the world. So I know, and I have come to understand that when you have a vision, you know exactly what it is about you that the world should be grateful that you're offering them. It just simplifies your relationships, or it simplifies connecting with people who have opportunities to offer you. The second one I would want to get into is networking, or rather your network. I'm still quite new at this, but I have made tremendous effort of late, and I'm so glad about that. Your network goes a long way on how you navigate when it comes to the social and corporate settings. I would say that my door is opening. I'm so sorry. I would say that having a network, a group of people who are like-minded, and not necessarily like-minded every single moment, but people who you aspire to be, could be an advantage to organizing your life, because they have been in the setting you're trying to get into, or they understand better what it means to stay in, or to engage in certain social and corporate spaces. So having those friends, having those colleagues, having those role models and mentors that can put you through, that tells you, oh, no, don't do that. That wouldn't go down well if you're trying to get this deal, or that wouldn't go well if you're trying to, build a relationship with this supplier. I think that goes a long way. So it is high time, I am talking to myself as well, that we get into the habits of building relationships. We get into the habits of maintaining relationships. That's one I know I've been finding a bit of a challenge with, because I just feel, okay, there are always going to be more people. There are over 7 billion people on the earth. Who do you think you are? And you just close down on relationships that could have been beneficial to your goals, could have been beneficial to your purpose. And it is important that you learn to, I have a very, very good friend who keeps telling me this. I don't know how he does it, but he's extremely good at relating with people. And he tells me, oh, Dee, I can relate with the devil, and I will still get what I want from that person. And I'm like, okay. So it's very important we try to build relationships, maintain relationships, and always keep your eyes on the goal. Because at the end of the day, you came to this world alone. You're going to live alone, not even with your spouse. it is very, very important that you're able to build cordial relationships and build a system of friends, build a system of really, really valuable friends and colleagues that would help you get to your goals, help you achieve your vision. The third thing I would like to talk about is the finances. Now you're invited for an event, and there are certain requirements needed to get to that event, and your finances are not intact. I'm inviting you for a dinner where the state governor, the president is going to be in attendance. Do you think I really should be bothering myself about paying your cab fare down to the event? Or should I be bothered about what you would put on, how you're gonna look or something? I gave you the invite. I literally am giving you an opportunity. I'm opening a door to several high profile networks to you. And you're telling me, oh, I really, really would love to make it, but things have been hard and all that. I actually think that people should have a budget specifically for events, like upcoming events. I mean, if you want to grow, you want to network, you want to build relationships, anything can come at any point in time, and you have to be ready. Not having a tux in your wardrobe, or not having ball gown to wear is not an excuse for you not to meet, for you rather to meet someone that you have been planning 5 years before. Like it was a goal for your vision board, and now you have the opportunity of meeting this person, and you have no tux in your wardrobe. You don't have a dress ready for the event. And that literally happened to me quite some time back. And my friend was like, come, let's go for an event and all that. It's a birthday party, but you're going to meet a lot of high profile friends, people who you could tap into what they have to offer, and you do business and all that. And I was like, okay. But I had checked her status, I saw what she was wearing, and I was like, no, I'm not going for that event. I'm not going to be the odd one out, because I didn't have anything in my wardrobe ready for such an event. So it's very, very important that you have your finances intact, and actually, if possible, have an account specifically labeled to events and networking. It's extremely important. The fourth thing I would like to say is your message. Now, we talked about vision. People know people know where they want to go to. People know what they want to do, but passing that message across is something entirely different. I want to be the first female president of Nigeria, right? And I have certain networking events where I get to meet the movers and shakers when it comes to certain industries. That is a way of me building a network. But I'm standing in front of her, and what do you do? Oh, what are your goals? I could say my goals, but how do you think you want to get there? And I'm just like, that is not nice. That is very, very, very inappropriate. I think it's very, very important that you can, in a few words, in a few sentences, pass across your mission. Your mission, how you intend going about achieving your vision. It's extremely important. That is a way of organizing your life, because you don't want to stand in front of someone and you're looking good, you slayed, right? Finances was not an issue. You had the vision in your mind, you had come with some good friends, and then you just can't articulate what it is or how you intend going about achieving your vision. That is not good. And this is where we must learn to take time to sit down with ourselves and ask ourselves questions. Actually, go on a self appraisal journey. I don't know why people don't like spending time with themselves because I literally love it. I love it. It's it's one of the best things that has happened to me because you get to understand yourself much more than any other much more than any other benefits that come with it. You can stand anytime, any day, and be yourself because you have interacted. You have interacted with yourself so much that you know how to navigate, and it's extremely important in comportment, the art of comportment. It is very important. You can't deliver comportment. You can't be someone who exudes, oh, she's very, very put together, when your head is not put together. Your head has to be put together. So the last and the final point, the fifth point, is your schedule. Your schedule. This one is quite sensitive because it's not a one size fits for everybody. There are people who are into business and they also have a career that they are building. There are people who strictly on business. There are people who have careers right now for literally just social media, and I totally understand that. But when it comes to scheduling, it literally helps, helps, helps in organizing your life for the corporate and the social aspects of life. So you have an event, and the event was meant to be for 2 p.m., and you have another event for 4 p.m., but someone else, one of the two meetings, one person's PA called and said, oh, we have to reschedule. I have a flight for 4 p.m. and I have to make this meeting 2 p.m. And your very talented PA did not say anything to you because she was so preoccupied organizing your life. And you get to that day and, oh, madam, you have a meeting for 2 p.m. Yeah, I said, I remember. Oh, and there's another one for 2 p.m. And immediately you get a call from the person who is meant to fly out of the country. It says, oh, where are you? I just got to the meeting place and all that. Oh, okay, I'll be there in a moment. Just give me a few minutes. And you turn to your talented PA and like, what's going on? I thought I had just one meeting for 2 p.m. My bad. But now you're having to have to choose between two opportunities which could make or break your business or make or break your company because something wasn't right in your schedule. So I would like to say that it's important to mark those calendars. It is important to put things in perspective, and it is important to know when to make changes to calendars and also notice the changes because that could affect how organized you are in the social and corporate setting. And if I were to ask you, viewers, how do you think that conversation will go? Oh, I'm sorry, I had to see someone else because this happened, or I didn't double check my calendar because I was just so preoccupied and all that. Literally, the first thing people start getting from you, the vibe, the energy is, oh, this person is so scattered. She has no order in her life, and how would the business go if I were to put her into so and so capacity? It's very important that we take note of how we spend our time and actually appropriate time necessary to build our social and corporate audience, or corporate and social, relationships. So those are 5 things that I know would help you to organize your life in a social and corporate setting. It may seem, okay, I knew that, but you'll be surprised as to how much people still get this wrong. You're pursuing the relationship, but you don't know what you want to say when you meet with these people. You finally set up the meeting, and now your schedule is the one taking you back to where you started because you weren't putting things in perspective. So it is extremely important that you try and put these 5 tips I have mentioned in this video a try. Get your vision right, build networks, build relationships, find a good mentor, and the third one is your finances. Get your money right. Get that bag secure because you don't want that interfering with the opportunities you have. And the fourth one is the message you convey to the world, to the people you're trying to reach out to. You need to know. You need to know exactly what it is, this whole thing you're packaging and saying, oh, this is my brand, this is my brand. You need to know exactly what it is. And the fifth one is your schedule. So I'd like to thank you for taking time out to listen to another video of mine. I intend doing other videos where we would practicalize what I am talking about here, and it's been a great time. It's been a really, really awesome time. I love spending time with you guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. Kindly subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.